Hello and welcome to Newsmax TV. I'm John Bachman. Joining us now on the night of the second presidential debate is Herman Cain, a former Republican candidate for president. Mr. Cain, how are you doing tonight?
I'm fine, John. Thank you.
I wanted to ask you first, of course, Governor Romney set some very high expectations by his first debate performance. I wanted to ask you, did he live up to those high expectations tonight?
I think he did live up to those high expectations because clearly he was much more specific and much more factual than President Obama. That was the difference if people were really paying attention. On the other hand, obviously, President Obama came out with much more spunk than he did the last time. And he utilized some of the exact same tactics that Joe Biden used in the VP debate, and that is to try and interrupt and distract the audience away from some points that the governor was going to make. And so I do believe that Governor Romney lived up to those expectations, but he had to contend with the same confusion and distraction that Representative Ryan had to deal with.
In your opinion, do you think those tactics got in the way of Romney's ability to explain his vision of the economy? And who do you think overall did a better job of presenting their vision of the economy to the American people tonight, Governor Romney or President Obama?
I think, first of all, that you can't pick a winner in this kind of debate, especially when you have President Obama constantly interrupting, because it was the same effect in the VP debate. Secondly, when Governor Romney was presenting his vision and specific steps, he did a much better job. Just like Vice President Biden, President Obama's responses were confusing and they were interrupted. So I don't think people learned as much about what he plans to do other than he continues to say, I want to build upon the last 4 years. Well, the last 4 years have been a disaster, and most people are smart enough to know they don't want 4 more years of that.
Last question for you before we let you go. At times, the debate tonight got pretty heated. Do you think at any point during the debate this caused President Obama to look unpresidential? Maybe some of the quips he made about Governor Romney's pension will backfire on him.
I think they'll backfire. I think that Governor Romney remained gentlemanly and presidential. And when President Obama insisted on interrupting at inopportune times, it did not make him look like presidential, and it did not make him look like his reputation of always being cool and calm. I think he was a little vulnerable tonight, and he showed it when he wanted to use interruption as a tactic rather than allow Governor Romney to finish his response.
All right, Mr. Herman Cain, thanks so much for being with us tonight. We appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you.